Whatever your gaming rig looks like, whichever consoles you might own, you need a cozy nook for those lengthy sessions with your favorite game. A word of advice, though, don't just buy the first gaming desk you find. Do you want an adjustable desk with lots of bells and whistles, a keyboard tray, cup holders, a headphone hook, and so on? Or are you looking for something extra comfy and easy to assemble, with space for a monster-sized gaming PC? Maybe you can have it all. Whether you've got a spacious home office or need something small you can use with your gaming laptop in the corner of the room, we can help you make the right choice. Number 1. Arosi Arena. This Arosi Arena desk is spacious, heavy-duty, and has a splash of hardcore gamer flair to it. Its assembly time is comparable to that of an L-shaped desk, but don't let that deter you. This thing weighs over 85 pounds and feels like it would last forever, plus, with the included full-surface, water-resistant desk mat, it's the most comfortable desk on the list outside of the Mr. Ironstone. You can also find it in blue, green, red, white, and all black variants. This one comes with 2 big warnings: you might want someone to help you carry it inside and put it together. And you'll want to read the instructions extra carefully, because it can end up very wobbly if you don't assemble it perfectly. If you want something extra wide that announces your competitive spirit to the world, this beast will certainly do the trick. Number 2. Eureka Ergonomic L60LB. Eureka's L-shaped model is a solid, nice-looking desk with plenty of space and support. I found it to be among the hardest desks to assemble, though many user reviews suggest having a second person around to help you, so that's worth keeping in mind. Once you're through the agony of putting it together, it does feel like a heavy, long-lasting product. It should have space for your entire gaming rig without any issues, and I never found it to be wobbly. Some users have complained about that, however. My major concern here is comfort. The edges where your arms rest are sharp, 90-degree angles, and that alone left me unimpressed after hours of use. With that in mind, I'm just not a fan of this particular shape. Number 3. Walker Edison Ellis Modern Metal Glass Corner Computer Day. This glass top desk from Walker Edison Ellis just didn't win me over, but that's not to say it wouldn't be a good fit for the right person. It's a quality piece of furniture with some interesting features, and you can join 2 of them together to accommodate multiple monitors. From a distance, it's a beautiful desk, as it blends into almost any space due to the glass and lack of color. Some folks say they've had the desk for 4 or 5 years and love it, others have had theirs suddenly explode into 1,000 pieces while cleaning. There are some horror stories out there, but user ratings skew overwhelmingly positive. It's a breeze to assemble, but I'm not a fan of the glass for a couple reasons. First of all, it shows smudges, moisture rings, and fingerprints really easily, which is something that would annoy me to no end. It's also just not comfortable for leisurely purposes. As a writing desk, a place to do homework, perhaps, it might do the job. But it's not my idea of a gaming desk. Number 4. Mote 51 inches length shaped desk. If you're interested in an L-shaped desk for the corner of your office, a dual monitor setup, or just some extra space, we'd recommend Mote's popular model. It's a breeze to put together, the parts never felt cheap or misaligned to me. It's got a nice carbon fiber texture, some red accents, with optional red and white decals, and has a fun yet clean aesthetic overall. It comes with a useful monitor stand, but its 2 main surfaces aren't super deep. It doesn't take up a ton of space in a room, but the trade-off there is that some users have complained about the legroom, though I didn't find that to be an issue in my time with it. The legs are somewhat adjustable for stability's sake, it makes a good first impression, and generally feels like a sturdy, quality piece of furniture. User reviews have warned about leg pieces breaking occasionally, but it does come with 1 or 2 replacements, so I don't consider that a major concern unless you plan on moving it a ton. Among the handful of L-shaped desks we tried, this one scored the highest. Number 5. Eureka Ergonomic R1S. This traditional desk from Eureka has some nice accessories like a cup holder and a headphone hook, and is fairly comfortable to use for extended periods. But it's a little small, a lot less spacious than the L-shaped Eureka, and didn't leave me with a very strong impression. If you can only have one desk, and you're in a tiny apartment or dorm room, this might be a good compromise. It's sturdily made, but has a tendency to slide, so it would probably work best in a carpeted room. If you need a little extra space, you can add on an optional keyboard tray or CPU stand for an extra $135 or so. Again, I found it comfy enough, mainly because of the giant tailored mouse pad that comes with it. But it's a little unremarkable next to the competition.